So we're back for another active podcast. I think it's number 11 off the top of my head. Today we've got a man who's grown massively in a short space of time. He's on the mentorship. I'm helping him scale his business. He's went from 1K, biggest month 6.6, and he's here to tell a little bit about his story and everything else. So let's go. So How you doing, Jay?
How are you? Good.
Yeah, so just start with the start of your journey, why you got into training.
So obviously, age 17, start training.
Yeah.
Obviously, college, naughty kid. Just needed to kind of have some focus in it. So literally started training when I was going college.
Yeah.
With my cousin. He ended up leaving 1 month later, and then I just kind of stuck to it from there and just made it a habit in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here we are, 11 years later.
Yeah, that's it. I've been training for a long time myself. I think 14 years now.
Yeah, man. People don't realize how long it takes.
Yeah. Well, you're natural as well, aren't you?
Yeah. People don't understand how long it takes to get to where you are in it.
Yeah.
Here we are. You get it. So yeah.
So on your journey, just say a couple of things what you've done so far, because I know you've achieved a lot, haven't you, with bodybuilding and stuff like that.
So training-wise, 11 years. I've been competing about 4 years, and in the space of 3 seasons now, we've done 11 bodybuilding shows. Got my first overall title last year.
Wow.
And I think I got 2 wins under that as
Yeah.
well. So obviously, every other show has been top 3s and top 2s as well. So
Wow.
besides the first one, we've got top 4. But that's obviously, you're always going to be in a position of wanting to do more when you enter the game, innit? So,
Yeah.
that's it. There's a lot more to come. So literally, hopefully next year or the year after that, depending on where we're at,
Yeah.
we're trying to go for the natural pro card. So
Yeah.
it's just about timing and actually making the changes needed in it. So
Would you say, being natural, it's a lot harder than... Well, obviously, you don't know what it's like to take steroids, but do you think it's a lot harder?
I feel like it requires the same work rate.
Yeah.
But I feel like recovery-wise, it's harder because
yeah.
there's been times where it's took me a really long time to recover mentally and physically as well. Coming off a 36-week prep,
Yeah.
it can be mentally draining.
Yeah.
People don't understand. It took me 12 weeks to kind of feel normal again.
Wow.
I was very confused for about 3 months.
That's mad.
I was emotional. I didn't want to be around no one.
Yeah.
I was very confused because when you're so lean and your body felt so low, you probably know yourself. And then you start eating again and your cuts start going. It's like you feel confused in it because it's like, what do I do now? What am I chasing now? So then this is where we kind of connected and said, okay, let me upscale my business now.
Yeah, it's about changing the focus. I remember when I done my first show and I was 20, I think it was about 23.
Yeah.
And I went into the show with a lot of doubters. Everyone was because there was loads of pictures on my wall in the gym where I used to train at Manchester Muscle, and there's all the previous competitors, winners and all that. And I remember standing next to some guy, and I was about 4 or 5 weeks out, and he was comparing me to them. He was like, yeah, it's good to take part to win it. So obviously everyone thought I was going to lose before I even went in. So then I went in there, and obviously I won.
Yeah.
And then I come back into the gym for a round of applause. But then I remember a month after, he had the picture in the gym of me with a gold medal, because I competed for 2 bros, and it was like the Olympia gold medal, the big circle one.
It's massive though. It's like people don't understand. It's like it takes a lot to do that as well. Coming from just training and going into the bodybuilding game as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it is. But I remember, obviously, getting back to the story is, he had the picture there, and everyone was coming in the gym, and I remember just feeling like an has-been. It was a month, I was still in well good shape, but because obviously I wasn't as lean, I felt like I wasn't that person anymore. And I think when you get to that lean, you do face a lot of sort of mental battles, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to say as well, is to anyone that wants to compete that's new, you got to remember, it's not just about doing a 16-week, 20-week prep.
Yeah.
There's so much more to it. Start points, the aftermath, your next goal. You always want to be ahead rather than winging it on the way. And I feel like that helps a lot. You get it?
Would you say that's the biggest thing, what keeps you going after you've done when you've done a big achievement, what do you need to do to keep on track?
Always have a goal before you even achieve it.
Yeah.
So me, when I was prepping last year, because I did 2 years prepping back to back.
Wow.
So I've done probably 10 shows in the space of 2 years.
Wow, that's a lot, isn't it?
So you can already imagine.
No sex drive central, that.
Nah, but
no wonder you like a rabbit now.
It's still active. But it's people don't understand going from 2 years of that to coming off that now, and it's took a long time to kind of reset and just focus on business. So I get it. But even winning the overall, and then we went to France, and then in France I was very I'll probably say run down. I was mentally just not with it.
Yeah.
Because obviously I already won the overall at this point.
Yeah.
And then
Do you feel like you've done enough, basically?
Yeah, I feel like I've done enough, but To be fair, I wasn't even gonna do the France one, but because we already planned it, said
Yeah.
if even if we just win the class, we would have done it. But we won the overall in it. So
Wow.
we went France, and then that was a tough show because one, obviously France is a whole different thing compared to UK because like obviously I'm Asian as well, so I felt a
course,
bit
yeah.
uncomfortable being there. You get it?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was pretty much the only Pakistani in France.
Yeah.
I was the only Pakistani there, so I felt a bit uncomfortable in terms of out of place.
Yeah, of course. What do you would say? Would you say there's much racism over there?
I wouldn't say from where I competed, but like in the city on itself, obviously I know it's a bit weird.
I think
towards-
it is.
It is because even when I was there, I got funny looks and I was
Yeah, I did.
but I was depleted. I just didn't care. I was just
Yeah.
like, I'm just here to compete. Like, just leave me alone. Even when I was driving there, I had police stopping me and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's
oh.
one of them, obviously, if we've got France viewers watching, it might be a bit offensive. But when I went to Paris and, you know, I enjoyed it, but I felt like the people was rude. And it might be the way they are, because obviously every nationality is different. But I felt like because I was English, you know, they was
Yeah.
ruder. I don't know if that was in my mind or whatnot, but I
I
did
had
actually.
grannies trying to road rage me.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
old men and old women. I was
Yeah.
like, bloody hell. I'm just trying to just focus on the prep and just do my
Yeah.
thing. But I don't think I'd probably want to go back.
No, I'm the same. I ended up having a fight over there.
Yeah, in France or Paris and that, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, other than that, just, yeah.
So I know obviously you've been through, you know, your massive wins there. Now you're onto the business. In terms of like challenges, what you face, because I've seen that video of you in the gym. We can pop it on the screen here now. But you've had a few challenges what have set you back, which, to be honest, 99% of people would have give up, wouldn't they, and thought, right, I need to sort of pack it in now. What challenges have you went through? Like just going to
So
them.
obviously, before I even done these two, so this is funny actually because this is what actually made me go hard in these last 2 years of prepping.
Oh, right.
Where we did that first show, and then we'd done my first official off season. I was coming towards the back end of it,
Yeah.
and then a Smith machine kind of fractured my neck. So if 160 kg fell on my neck
Wow.
because it wasn't clipped in properly. So then this is where I was depressed, where I thought, shit, I'm finally getting in the game. I finally want to do what I enjoy to do, and I'm set back. So I genuinely thought my career was over before I even started. You get
Wow.
it? So it took, I think I was in a neck brace for like 12 weeks. And I had time to think. I still stayed in some sort of shape, still in clean moving, but
Yeah.
I just had time to think. And that's where that sort of hunger kind of built up. I absorbed it like a sponge.
Yeah.
And I thought, when I get this neck brace off, I'm going to slowly get back in. But then
Yeah.
as soon as the neck brace come off, 2 weeks later, I had a car crash.
Wow.
Yeah, like just all in the space of the same box. You get it? And the car basically flipped over like 6-7 times.
That's mad.
Literally like...
You nearly die then, or?
Yeah, I fell out the pan roof.
Wow.
It was an XC90. I remember we come off a country lane. The idiot who was driving in my car 140 miles per hour, and I told him slow down, and he's kind of hit the ditch. He's lost control of the car, and then surprisingly, there's one tree, we hit the tree,
Wow.
and then that literally made us flip over 8 times. And at that point, I was just mentally drained. I thought, yo, like,
What injuries did you have?
so obviously I had the fracture beforehand, and then obviously my elbow cut. It wasn't that bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
The car injury, it was just more the impact and the trauma from breaking my neck as well.
Yeah.
So after that, I was in the hospital, and I was just thinking that, yo, I need to fix up now. This is
Wow.
my chance to go hard on bodybuilding. You get it? And then done that, and then literally I started prepping. I think 4 or 5 months after that.
Yeah.
And then that's where, you know what I mean, the season just kind of took off from there.
I think once you strip back of things, what everyday normality, it really it's home. Like lockdown, for example. Lockdown really benefited me more than anything. I love lockdown. Me, I loved it. Like
gives you time to
it
think.
wasn't a negative for me. Like, you know, you got two camps really. You got people who focused on themselves and thought, right, I've not got my job now. I'm not a normal circumstance. Can't go out on the piss anymore. What do I actually want to do in my life? But then you've got the other one who is depressed, you know, they're drinking every single day, going on the live Zoom calls, which is fair enough, having parties and all that. I wasn't that person. I was militant, like I was in a prison camp, me and Dino, waking up at 6 every single day, had the 25 kilo weighted vest on, running to town and back, got in the best shape of our life. And that's really where I thought, this is lovely, this.
Yeah, because even me, like in lockdown, I was living in town at the time, so
Yeah.
you can imagine how quiet town was. I was literally in the heart of City Centre.
Yeah.
In Birmingham. So literally eggs, I remember, were like £8 for a pack of 6.
Yeah.
We paid £8 for a pack of 6, and then I was paying like you said, it's either you fall off or you stay committed in it. And I was getting charged £150 a week to train 3 times a week
Wow.
in a backstreet gym.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd rather do this than be on my ass and fall off. So I was paying pretty much about £600 a
Yeah.
month in memberships just to keep fit, keep my mind right, eating as clean as I can, and just making it work. And then lockdown was over, I was still in shape.
Yeah, no, I got in the best shape of my life then. And like I say, it gives you time to realise, doesn't it, when you strip back? Because we take a lot of things for granted every single day.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
it gives you that realisation.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like you either stay in the toxic environment or you fight out of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people as well. Like, I've been through many mental health sort of situations where you just either let it take you out or you just come out of
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? So
What sort of key steps do you do when you face these big challenges? Because they are big challenges what you face there. What key steps would you give someone, like, advice-wise, to overcome it?
I feel like if you're driven to be successful and you want to be successful, no matter what you face, you'll always get it done. So
Yeah.
that you just see it as a setback.
Yeah,
And
you don't think about it as the
you
only.
don't think of it, it's over. You just see it as, it's a setback, it's a little reset, and go from there.
I can relate to that.
Even like when I was with the neck brace, I wanted to train so bad.
Yeah.
But I kept my mind right. But it's like I had a plan that said, I'm gonna win a show. This is my drive to do bodybuilding. This is
Yeah.
my drive to showcase natural bodybuilding as a South Asian.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Because
yeah.
there's not much like South Asian natural athletes that do
No.
bodybuilding. So I thought this is where I can kind of
Excelling.
excel in to get it. So hopefully just
Would you say, like, the bodybuilding impact, like, had an impact, a positive impact on people, like, liking your page, your following, you know,
because
business, all that sort
I
of
feel
stuff?
like they took me a bit more seriously in it because it's like there's many people that do fitness, but there's
Yeah.
like there's not much that'll take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Like on social media, you can make it look sick, but then people don't understand behind the scenes. You're
Yeah.
actually killing yourself, bro.
Yeah.
That you're fatigued, you're hungry, you're tired, you're depressed, but you got this goal and you're chasing it non-stop, and then you know what I mean?
I think evidence is key these days with, like, your profile and who you are, because there's a lot of fraudsters out there. Like, anyone can put, I've said this before, anyone can put online coaching in the bio and say they are, but
Yeah.
they don't know anything about doing it.
And they don't know work rate as well.
That's what I mean, and it's quite scary, really, because
Yeah.
people are buying into it. Like, say if someone had a big following, they could change it to online coach, and they think, oh, they've got a big following, trust them. In, like, I've had loads of people come to us and be like, yeah, the page looked good. I said, what results did they have though? No, not really
No
many.
work
They just
rate,
had
no
like a nice like profile. Thought,
And
there
I
you
feel
go
like
then.
I realized that as well with social media was it's not really always about followers, it's
No.
about your actual work rate. So that's why I've kind of focused more in the last year on work rate and
Yeah.
actually getting results rather than just having a big following and looking good and everyone just seeing me as this influencer. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to be like a social media person really. I'm not really into all
Until
that.
you go Birmingham and you know everyone. When Birmingham, everyone was knowing you, wasn't they?
I know, but it's like it's the difference of just being online
Yeah.
and actually making an impact in it. And that's
Yeah.
like even now how we've added the mental well-being sort of calls with
Yeah,
clients
yeah.
weekly because we actually want to because going from someone that's been in mental health and
Yeah.
that can have a massive impact on their physical performance in it. So if we can focus on mental health and fix that in clients and that, then
Yeah.
everything else will just follow on it.
Well, that's it. It's like there's no course to say you're a mental health specialist. It's all a load of shite. The biggest course what you can do is lived experience.
Yeah.
That beats any. It's like a nutritionist course. Yeah, it'll teach you the basics. How many people have you transformed? 0. How many people have we transformed? Thousands. Do you know what I mean? Evidence is the only thing
It's
what
like
you need.
as well. I was telling like anyone can get a personal training certificate.
Yeah,
Like
you can.
I
It's
just
an
got
8-week
it,
course.
I got it for the sake of I've got it. But
Yeah.
I haven't used what I learned from there to get results. Again, it's just from my own experiences and how I do things. That's
Yeah.
it. Have probably 500 plus people that I've helped to get it. So
That's it. Well, it's the same scarce of what they give you in schools to get good grades to be successful, to be a PT and all that sort of stuff, and to help people. You say, oh, you need the qualification, you need it. I done my qualifications. I actually done one extra and got level 4 as well because I
Yeah,
wanted to
same.
be better than everyone else.
Same.
I've never been asked it once since the 7 years I've been doing it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not one person because my evidence and results speak for themselves and people enjoy the service.
yeah, that's what it's about. And it's experience, work rate, and actually helping someone change rather than just chasing money all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong.
Yeah, of course, 100%. So we
I
are doing.
remember,
Go on, son.
so I was just remember when I first started PTing, I was
Yeah.
charging like $750 but
Yeah.
hour personal
Yeah.
training, just because for the love of the game, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
So in terms of you, because you had obviously a full-time job and coaching on the side as well, how do you find juggling both of them? Do you feel like that's difficult? Because a lot of coaches are in the same boat, like they want to do the online coaching and helping people as an actual love, but it's not big enough yet to feel stable to quit a comfortable job. Obviously you're at a point where you're very stable now. What would you say to anyone like who's in the fence, who like, oh, I should have quit? I don't know.
So it's like I started a 9 to 5 when I was 26.
Yeah,
I'm 28 now.
Yeah.
So that was my first ever job role.
yeah,
And that was because I was doing the time, and I was with someone before that, and we were just grinding, and I fixed up in terms of what I was doing before you get it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought, this is where I need to fix up and go 100% on being legit and focusing on what needs to get done. So I got 9 to 5, just kind of help pay the rent and keep things afloat. And obviously I started learning and doing more coaching courses and whatnot, and then boom. It's funny because I've actually left my job as well, 9 to 5 you spoke
Yeah, I
about,
know, yeah.
and I left my job last week. So
I know, yeah.
you're the one that kind of instantly leave your job.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Then boom, I've left it, and now it's just full time. Then I just build the business on. I get.
It's one of them. Risk is the only thing what's gonna. The most successful people take the biggest risk, and it is scary. You know, you get that limited belief in your mind saying, "Am I going to be able to pay the bills? Am I good enough yet? Have I got enough
Make
clients?" All that stuff. It always falls into play.
And I only realised that since joining your mentorship as well, because it's like when I first joined you, we actually cleared off 6K in the first month.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
Really, 7, wasn't it?
yeah, like 6.6.
Yeah.
Then it went slow for 1 or 2 weeks, but it's normal, it's business.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm getting a lot more leads and a lot more client base and a lot more money coming in now. So it's just the way how you've told me to strategize it. That's working to get it. So I thought, you know what, leave the job, just get it done.
It's the same as me. Like, I always had like 2 jobs. Like, I had obviously a full-time job, then I thought of the idea to make Active, which was called Active Clint then, selling plans for £10, and then I quit my job, went into lockdown, and then I got another job because you always wanted that status.
Yeah, you're just used to like.
Yeah, but I worked at a gym, and then I worked at the vitamin shop in Ashton, which was buzzing about because I got like supplements, like, you know, money. I was getting like over £2,000 a month or something like that. But then it got to a point where I was having to do sales calls in the back, and I was missing deals and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, I'm gonna have to take the risk here. And it was a lot of money, 2K at the time, you know, so I was like, nah, I need to part ways and just focus on this, and, you know, look where it's went now, do you know what I mean? And it always pays off because you get little clues in life where you should be going, you know?
Yeah, it's like I haven't even give 100% yet to my business because of, like, for example, I told you I was doing my 9 to 5, then I was seeing my PT clients, then my own training, going home about 8, 9 o'clock, then focusing on what you told me to do, and it's like, I ain't really given the actual time. But the fact we've nearly hit 10K just by doing that. Imagine what we can do with 100% effort.
Yeah, therefore. That's it, the sky's the limit, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's just gonna grow from here.
What would you say the biggest things you've learned since joining the mentorship?
Outreach is important. Like, I'm a stubborn person. I don't like talking to much people. I just like getting the job done, like, without stopping. But I've learned to be a bit more communicational. Outreach, even just asking if you had
Did you feel quite cringy with the outreach at first?
Yeah,
like it wasn't you?
Yeah, because I don't like texting people. Even if it's just a conversation, I won't just say hi, how are you, or how's the fitness, etc. But ever since we've been doing that, I've realized people actually want you to reach out to them.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be the one to reach out.
Yeah.
And then they say, I feel depressed. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then the conversation starts going, and then eventually happen on me. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it. It's outreach. It's like, it's not to just send us many messages out every single day. It's to create connections, and then you can offer support if needed. Not every single person in the world wants to buy from you or wants even a coach. Not every single person actually wants to excel. Some people are happy being overweight and, you know,
it's
working
even like
out,
just
stuff.
it's even just your name that they would appreciate. It's the fact you message them and respect your name in the game.
Yeah.
You get it? So
What other things do you think you've learned then since being? Because just tell us a little bit about, so before you joined, what was you roughly earning monthly versus now?
So,
and then client numbers as well. How many clients do you have before versus after?
So online culture wise, it was very, I wouldn't say I was earning much because I was always stuck doing it wrong. Then once we initially put the plan in place to get it done, the door just opened and I just walked in. I started making money. You get.
So what was the difference?
The difference was I had no structure. Because obviously, is that how we target structure and accountability in our health and fitness? We have to do with our business as well. So I did that, and then I excelled in it. So I think I was roughly earning 2K, 2.5 max here and there, up and down, and fluctuating. You get it? And then now it's like 4 or 5K guaranteed a month. I mean, and it's like we're only gonna eventually go to 10, 20.
Yeah, of course. What about like client numbers? How many clients did you have before versus?
So I was probably hitting just under 5.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously it was just like loyal customers that I had from years in it, up and down. But then I wanted to break through that 20 plus client mark, and now I've got like probably just under 30 clients.
Wow.
In the group chat.
There you go.
Okay, so about 25 clients, paying clients right off.
Yeah. Nah, so you've had a massive upscale, right?
Yeah, so just like a good standpoint to just get better at it, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Just need more from there.
In terms of, you know, you moving forward in terms of future goals, all that sort of stuff, like, what's next for you? Like, where are you looking to take it in terms of your physique as well and business?
So physique wise, I'll probably just stay maintenance now. Obviously, I'll get a bit tighter for the summer because every summer I've done now, beforehand I was just always dieting for shows, so I never got to enjoy it, and I was just always focused on my own goal. But now I want to just kind of maintain it and just focus on clients and their results, because I've actually got 1 or 2 clients that are going to compete next year as well.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you get it. So I want to kind of just focus on them and just give 100% to my clients and kind of help them the way I help myself.
Yeah.
Just go from there.
Yeah, 100%. I've been in a couple of shows recently, and myself, and it's enjoyable. You know, you get to see the standard as well, and it hits home to you. You think, well, I need to be doing more. Do you know what I mean? To be at a level. I don't compete anymore, to be honest. I'm elite lifestyle, as they say. So I look like a bodybuilder, but I'm not willing to go that sort of them last 4 weeks in terms of depression and mental health issues.
Especially when you got business, because even when I was pregnant last year, I just ended up neglecting clients because I didn't know how to control, because I had so much going on. I didn't know how to. But now I know how to do better, because I'm full-time PT as well, full-time coaching, I'd be easier. But imagine having a 9 to 5, doing your coaching, doing your PTs, doing your prep, make sure you get 50k steps in, 45 minutes cardio, and your training and your food whilst.
There's no excuses there, is there? You've done everything.
You know what I mean? If you can do that and still win a show, it shows the level of how locked in you are in it.
And you've got ADHD, haven't you?
Not diagnosed.
No,
I'm not diagnosed, but I definitely know about it. I need to get tested.
Yeah, so in terms of, let's just say you have got it, because I feel like you've got all the signs and symptoms. I've got a lot of ADHD clients, and to be honest, I feel like a lot of people use it as a disadvantage. They say, I've got ADHD, and use it as an excuse not to move forward. All my best clients have got ADHD. I feel like it's a superpower. It gives you more energy. It's just about putting energy.
I feel like it depends on how you got it as well. So like for me, I know when there's a target set.
Yeah.
So even with you, when we speak, I say, yo, just tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like even if I don't record it, I've got it done.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm told to eat X amount of food and do X amount of cardio, I'll get it done. I won't track it, but I know I've done it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like I'm in my own bubble and I get done type of thing. Good.
Do you think there's any negatives about it?
Yeah, because you can work yourself to the ground.
Yeah.
I physically
Hyper focus.
Like even now I'm dying sick now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like I would work myself. As soon as I'm up, I'm not trying to sit down until it's like 10, 11 at night, bro.
You've had a 3 hours sleep before this podcast as well, yeah?
Yeah, I've only slept 3-4 hours, man.
And we're going to train after this, aren't we?
Yeah, that's like get it done. We're gonna probably do some bench today.
Yeah, that'll be good. He was on the 140s one.
Yeah, I haven't benched in about 2 years, but I started again last week. Because I've been prepping, I've took it out completely.
Yeah.
So I tried it last week. Okay, I won't go it for 6, but it's like a start point in it.
Yeah.
But it's like I want to get somewhere done, and then reverse back up and actually push the food up and not care about aesthetics. I want to just get massive again.
What's the most you've ever benched?
Most 1 rep max wise 180, 190.
Wow.
But I don't really like that as impressive. I find more
Ref.
140 for 15 impressive.
Wow,
160 for 8.
You've done
Plus,
that,
yeah.
Wow.
I find that more impressive than a 1 rep max. Unless it's a deadlift, then a 1 rep max is mega. You get it?
Yeah, it is.
It's just
Have you done the big deadlifts then?
Yeah, but ever since I've fractured my neck, I've just kind of been very scared to do certain movements,
Yeah.
because it's not just the neck that's infected now. It's like all the backs.
Yeah.
It gets tight quick down.
Yeah.
Like even when you see me compete, you can see the left side is a bit like it needs a lot more opening up.
Yeah.
It's just gotta make do with what we got in it. Just stay on it.
Yeah, 100%. So going back to obviously clients and everything like that, what would you say the biggest thing you've implemented that's grown you over anything? If you could choose one thing to make you grow, to a coach listening, what would you say to implement?
Implement in your own way of doing things as well. I feel like that works because like see everyone doing coaching and they're all just robotic, bro. And everyone's just like, yeah, I'm a coach. But it's like, what can you do? Like for me, I like to have a personal relationship with all my clients.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be just checking on the side and leave it to it. Like text me, call me, whatever. Link up if you're local.
Yeah.
Like, because I want it to be comfortable around me.
Of course.
Like I've got a few lads from my gym as well that are PT and coaches. Like they can always just come up to me and chat to me on the training with you, get it?
Yeah.
And I feel like being on a personal level with someone, you get out with them more, you stay with them as well.
You do, yeah.
I feel comfort in it.
Of course you do. That's like, obviously I got someone joined because of our video in Birmingham.
Yeah,
We met in Birmingham, didn't we? That was a good night. It was a good night in Birmingham. Obviously it was good to meet you for the first time as well. But doing that video, Like that's why I always need clients, because, like I say, there's a lot of fakes out there, and them moments let people know that I'm real. Do you know what I mean? And you're real as well. So when you have them real connections, it grows. The fastest way to grow is building human connections. It's not around sitting on the laptop thinking you're in Dubai, like you keep saying. It's about meeting your clients, and that's actually going to retain your clients long term as well.
Yeah, it's true. Like I said, personal level, it works so much. Like, you know what I mean? Because it just keeps you that focus as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. It does. So is there any sort of key things what you would say to a coach who's struggling to grow, what they need to act upon, apart from obviously meeting people? Because a lot of coaches, they'll put generic things in the bio. You know, they'll put a profile picture, what you can't see who it is, so you're losing trust by doing that, so they need to change that quick. What about post-wise? Like, where do you think they should go?
I feel like post-wise, mix it up. Like, don't just, like, even before I started joining you, I was just constantly in the same place, uploading the same video every day. It's like, mix it up, show some personality, show some client results, show what you can do, show your own training in your own life as well, and just rotate off it, you know what I mean?
The biggest mistake what coaches make right now is they're just posting too much about themselves. There's no personality, no education, and there's definitely no results. Results are the main thing.
Results are the main thing, because there's so many people just online coaching a bio, but then they're acting like gangsters online. I'm like, like, choose one, and like, either be a fitness guy, just potentially be saying how silly that be. I just, like, it's just stuff, but
yeah. What's the biggest lesson you've learned in your life which has grown you into the man you are today?
No one's gonna say you, like, I've been in this game so long, bro. Like, fitness game, I've been in the game since realistically 2018, 2017, bro.
Yeah.
Social media wise, and linking up with people and that. And I've worked with so many people, I've traveled up with so many people, but at the end of the day, people never want the same for you what you want for yourself, and where they'll upscale and leave you. Okay, because it's happened to me many times, bro, in the game. So, and now it's like, ever since I focused on myself these last 2-3 years, I realized all I needed to do was focus on myself.
Yeah.
That I've helped many people and try build with them, but then they got the same intention then. So
would you say, like, it's hard to trust people in as well?
Yeah, it is when you get hurt, and it is when you've helped people and you've had genuine intentions to them, and it's full back hurt.
Well, yeah, I've had that myself. Very recent.
It's shit, bro, but it's
shit. Yeah.
It's like, it just shows we're just real and people.
Yeah.
I genuinely like fitness. I genuinely love fitness. Like, I will showcase my own journey all the time, because, like, you see them guys that will come in a game, do a couple shows, win or whatever, build their client base up, and then they fall off themselves.
Yeah.
But I'll never be that guy. I'll never fall off, bro.
It's one of them as well. I think the biggest dictator of people's movements in life is money. You know, money can change people dramatically, and greed as well. You know, they'll just forget about everything what you've helped and grown. And,
but you know what it is? I feel like, you know, when you've had to get yourself from the ground up, you appreciate it more. Like, even if the day I'm a millionaire, inshallah, I'll still be the same person, bro. I'll still be around the same group of friends. Like, the group of friends I have that are my day ones are not in the fitness industry. Like, they're doing whatever they're doing. But it's like, they're my actual friends. So I'm with them on a daily. You don't see me with much fitness guys. It's like, I'm with people that I should grow up with. I don't change on it, you know what I mean? That's
and that's the best way.
Yeah.
So, have you got any holidays what you going on this year?
So, I'm still thinking about your retreat. He's offered me the Ibiza.
It's Marbella retreat in 9 weeks.
Retreat, so there's that I'm looking hopefully to do, or there was Thailand.
Good Thailand.
Thailand I'm planning to, because it's like, I went from not being able to fly for so long, bro, to finally being able to fly, and I'm just enjoying life and I'm happy.
Yeah, that's it. How long have you not been away for then?
So my last flight was 2019, and then I didn't fly up until when I went to compete in France this November. That's because of life. I had so much going on, so certain visas where I couldn't fly as well, and this and that. But ever since I've took that action of flying again, like, since then I went France. I drove to Amsterdam for New Year's. Like, but it's like, I've been so locked into my goal that I haven't been able to do this stuff. But now I realise there's a balance.
What made you change from, you know, what you was doing before to thinking? What was the realization moment where you thought, I need to stop that lifestyle what you was living before? Obviously, we don't need to go into detail, but I think we know what we're on about. So now, like, what was that turning point where you thought, right, I need to get my act together and change?
It was like, when you can't have your hand in two things in it, you're always just 100%. Like, I've always had fitness before I even did fitness as well. Like, I was into fitness as well. I always kept my training on point. but I wasn't focused on business and coaching wise.
Yeah.
And then when I took that step,
Yeah.
then everything just changed. But I feel like my sign was when I fractured my neck and I had a car crash within that same 3 months,
Yeah.
because God was saying, yo, like, this is your chance now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So literally from there, I got a day job, and I just focused on getting my mind right on the goal. That, to be fair, prep helped me so much, because it helped me stay on a plan and focus. Because
Yeah.
when I'm not on a prep, I can be a bit erratic. Like
I'm very
Same.
hyperactive, you get
Yeah.
it? Because when you're on a prep and you have a goal and you're focused, it's like it keeps you away from being in any sort of situation. you get it?
Yeah.
And I think cause I was living in City Centre at the time as well.
Yeah.
So I prepped from December up until September, bro.
Yeah.
That was a long prep. And then from there, we done September, October, November, December, January,
Yeah.
off season. And then I started prepping again February up until November last year. And then now I'm off prep. You get it?
Yeah, I think we're very similar in that, because I always describe to my clients, you've got your ceiling standards, you've got your floor standards, because obviously we've done the shows and got stage ready. Our floor standards are very high. Like, you're on your floor standards now, aren't you? You've not really got a full set goal. You know, you're eating out a bit, but you still look amazing. But someone else's floor standards, because you've never been at that level what you've been to, they might be like having takeaways every single day, the belly's hanging out.
Now, I
you
did
know?
2 years of like not eating nothing but the plan, bro.
Yeah.
You get it?
And that's the ceiling standards. So that's the best standard you can ever be, but that's only for certain. Like, I'm on the ceiling standards now. I'm not eating a single grain off the plan, because I've got Marbella, I've got a deadline, I've got 9 weeks, I've got a photo shoot actually in 2 weeks, and then I've got the biggest photo shoot in the UK, the Active Physiques photo shoot in 12 weeks, which is going to be 40, 50 people there.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's going to be the biggest one. Obviously, there's been like bigger ones, but they're like events.
Yeah.
So like High Rocks events and stuff like that, where there's been like 1,000 people, but the biggest actual photo shoot by a coaching brand, definitely Eddie Whitehead's anyway, is going to be mine. So I can say that with pride.
Yeah, I think I need to come and check it out. 'Cause
Yeah, you need to get
gets-
on it.
Like, there's so much more to just coaching. Like, I realize as well, like
Networking.
shoots, networking, and
Yeah.
just building a community. innit?
Yeah, because you can come and then see what it's like, and you get
yeah.
ideas and change it into your own. Like Lewis coming, he's doing the photo shoot.
Yeah, I might even join it, to be fair.
Yeah, you
'Cause
should
I'm
100%.
still fairly lean. It'll just
Yeah.
take me probably 8 to 12 weeks to get in shape.
Oh yeah, you still
But
like, it was 12 weeks away.
only thing I regret is every time I've prepped, I've never done a photo shoot.
Yeah,
And I've been in
I
mega
always
shape.
do.
I've been in mega shape, like
Yeah.
next level conditioning, but I didn't do it.
Yeah,
But I think my next prep I'll have to on it.
yeah. Well, you
Because
will.
that might be my final prep, to be fair.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why are you thinking of packing it in, or?
Nah, because I see, hopefully by then I'm just in a position of where I can just focus on clients and help them prep and help them get in shape in it.
So is your main goal now growing your business rather than being a bodybuilder?
Yeah.
That's the same as me, yeah.
But it's like, it took me 10 years of day in and day out of training absolutely hard to be where I'm at today, where I can slow down a bit with training. You get it?
I think like what you said there, though, like being on a prep, it gives you them standards. Like last year, I lost a lot of my standards, and my business was going down and down and down. You know, and I got to one of the lowest revenue months I've had in a couple of years, and I thought, whoa, this is like quite scary, because the outgoings was the same as what I was earning.
Yeah,
and then I got back on with my coach, and then I started to build new habits, and obviously I've done a lot of mindset work, and then obviously I times the monthly revenue by 4 in 5 months, which was, you know, life changing, to be honest. And I feel like the bodybuilding really taught me that, and it's like going back attached to what actually brought me into being militant, you know, and building me. But when I was on that bodybuilding journey, because I thought, yeah, I want to do a show, and I did do a show. I tore my chest 3 weeks out from the competition on bench press doing 120 kilo. It was an easy weight for me, though, but I was just repping out, but I was
It's just- 'cause
dehydrated
it's
and all
all
that.
dehydrated,
So it
joints are
tore, and then obviously I'd done that. But I had a lot of resistance going into the show, like a lot of thoughts, thinking I was winging it. I didn't want to do it. Why am I doing it? I had all these thoughts, and like on all my other shows, I never had them thoughts.
Yeah.
So I knew that I didn't want to be a bodybuilder. And then he actually was going to compete this year with Sam, because he's obviously on the road to being a pro, so he's getting the stepping stones in there. And I basically was saying, we was planning it all out at the start of the year. Yeah, we're doing this show, and I thought, I don't feel happy about doing these shows. I don't remember the dates. I'm not interested. I couldn't care less. Like, I don't want to do that. You know,
what I feel like as well, though, nowadays, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the bodybuilding games become a validation game.
Yeah.
Like, before I competed, I enjoyed training so much, bro. I just went in, lifted weight, ate clean, I went home. But ever since you become like a hardcore bodybuilder or whatever, everyone's just there for validation. Or no one actually loves the game no more.
Well, there's that, and also if you have a bigger Instagram following and you're in good shape as well, you win the show.
100%.
Like Larry Wheels, for example, or Arnold's son, or whoever else. Do you know what I mean? Or
Clout. That's what I say.
or that
Clout-
other guy,
clout
Sam
gets you-
Sulek. I know obviously they've all got great physiques. I'm not saying that, but they're not pros, are they? Do you know? Put them
Yeah,
next
yeah,
to a
yeah.
proper pro, like
Yeah.
they're laughable, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
That's what irritates me, because it's like guys like me and you that actually give 110% work rate every single day won't get the same appreciation as someone who just can put in half
Yeah.
heart because he's got the clout and he knows it's guaranteed.
They are putting in the work, like Sam
Yeah,
Sulek and Larry
100%.
Wheels. Like I've met Larry and he's top guy, but like if
He's
you
huge.
put them on onto like an actual pro, there's no comparison.
Yeah, like compare him to Andrew Jack.
Yeah. There's no comparison. So, then he's just winning the show because of his followers
Yeah, 100%.
to boost the show's reputation up and get it more well known.
Yeah,
so
100%.
it's all fixed in it, even like boxing and everything. Like we've seen a
Yeah.
fight the other day.
The Usyk one.
Yeah, it's one of them. He lost every single round pretty much, and then obviously he stopped it early, and the result's the result. Obviously, Usyk is a legend now, and he'll love Usyk, but
he's a-
they stopped it early, didn't they?
Yeah, good fighter. I didn't watch it though, to be honest.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I watched it on the bodybuilding, didn't I? And then obviously it's funny because that was on, and because obviously Usyk's a favourite, it would have been one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. It would have been the biggest one, to be honest.
Yeah, it would have.
And he was winning every round.
Yeah, for me.
And then if you take it back to the Tyson Fury fight, he was punching Tyson Fury to every single post. That should have been stopped if that one did.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
if you go back a week before Osmert, there was Daniel Dubois versus.
That other guy, yeah.
That should have been stopped well faster. So we can see that obviously boxing, it is a business, of course, and obviously it is fixed in it. Do you know what I mean? In ways.
It's about money, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, keeping
Everything.
shows running on it.
Yeah. It's like obviously, the Olympics. People think, everyone in the Olympics are natural. Just think it's the biggest load of shit ever, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're not natural, are they? It's one of them. Anyone who's up there, they're all using drugs.
100%. Even these new peptides that come out.
Yeah.
Retan.
That's
All that
it.
shit.
You can get away with everything. Like Lance Armstrong, whatever he's called, he got away with blood doping for ages.
That's crazy.
And then he got all his medals stripped off him. But I think, he still beat everyone. They're all on it anyway. He's just unlucky that he got caught and actually admitted it. So it's a mad world, isn't it? But
It's mad.
that's my opinions on it.
That's mad.
What would you say is your final sort of words, what you'd give someone advice-wise to leave the podcast with?
If you want to do something, do it. Like, don't listen to no one else around you.
Yeah.
If your mind's saying do it, do it. Because, like, if, for example, even myself, when I was doing fitness years ago, I'd always get a day job, do it properly. Do something like what everyone else is doing. And I always just stuck to my ground. And it's put me in a position I'm in today.
Yeah.
So I'm not nowhere where I want to be.
Yeah.
But it's took me out that cycle of being stuck in a job I don't like, bro.
Yeah.
Or, like, having no ambition.
Yeah.
You have to be ambitious. You have to want to be a bit better than your surrounding and trying to get out of that surrounding. You get it?
Do you think you need discipline do you think you need motivation to succeed in life?
You gotta be motivated, but discipline's
Yeah.
what counts.
What are your thoughts on motivation?
Motivation is just an emotion, innit?
Yeah.
Like I always say, there's motivation and there's discipline. So motivation is just how you feel on the day, but discipline, no matter how you feel, you're gonna get it done. Whether you feel sad, you're happy, down. There's been times where I've been in the gym and I'm unmotivated, but I'm
Yeah.
still sticking to my sets and reps and
Well, it's like with a neck brace.
yeah.
Oh, my motivation's down, I can't do anything. No, it's the discipline.
Yeah.
It's a non-negotiable, innit, how to live life, really.
I'm still getting my steps in, still keeping healthy, still sticking to a plan, you know what I mean?
I think when you struggle with discipline, or we can say motivation for the viewers because it might be easy. If you struggle with motivation, really what you want to do is focus on what resistance you've got towards getting that goal, because there's always resistance. It might be a limiting belief or, something in your mind, what's holding you back. As long as you remove the resistance, then you'll move forward and actually achieve what you're trying to do. But first, it's about removing that resistance.
Yeah, and it's like you don't need validation of no one till you get things
No.
done. The day you figure that out, the day you'll become selfish
Yeah.
towards anything. Because if you got a goal and you want to do it, you have to be selfish, bro.
Well, that's it. I've had many times in my life where I've wanted validation. Like I acted like what I wanted people to think of me, like in that way. Going to Dubai and spending loads of money, hiring G-Wagons, all that sort of stuff.
I haven't been to Dubai,
Yeah, it's good. But
Yeah.
I'd done all that stuff. And obviously it was enjoyable. I loved the memories. But really it was to like, look what I've got.
Yeah, just
it's not for
showcase
myself.
something, Yeah, showcase. But it's like, even me, like coming from the area I come from, I left my house at 21, bro.
Yeah.
But not to pursue bodybuilding. I just left my house on a mad thing.
Yeah.
And then I moved back in at 23, 24. And then I left my house at 25 to bodybuild.
Yeah.
So I needed that mental focus in it.
Yeah.
Because you can't be a shark in a fish tank, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I felt in my mum's house, innit? You know what I mean? Sad to say, but now I'm back there. I'm a lot more better mentally because I've achieved everything I need to achieve. I've reset.
Yeah.
And I've accepted my things and I'm building up. You get it? So
Yeah, you have to be on both. You have to go through the experience to know what it's like, though, don't you? You can't just like know it. You know, every lesson what you learn is through actually going through that problem, I think, and overcoming it on top.
And yeah, that's it really.
So that's the end of the podcast then. But nice one for coming. Do you want to say your Instagram if anyone wants to search you?
Physiques by Joe. See, obviously the banner will be here as well.
Yeah.
That's
So
it, man.
that is episode 11, I think. I hope you enjoyed. Instagram's @physiques. Check us out. See the transformations and make sure you keep supporting. See you next time.